Stay tuned for my game review of the Miami and Duke football game.
This is Dan White, and we are at Myrtle Beach State Park swatting mosquitoes. They are horrible. We've got some mosquito repellent, and we lathered up in it, but I think they are eating that like candy. So we got up early this morning and took a walk on the beach, watched the sunrise. Beautiful place. In my last video, I was quite nervous about the Duke game. Whew, this is Dan White, and I'm just a little bit nervous about this game against Duke at Hard Rock Stadium. Little did I know that we'd get plastered. I mean, absolutely plastered. The score was 45-21. And it was the Riley Leonard one-man show. We couldn't stop.
In Blacksburg last weekend.
Leonard keeps it inside the 10. Fantastic replay of that previous play in the back of the end zone. Now third down for Duke. Leonard exits the pocket, right up the middle, spins his way to the goal line, and he is in for the touchdown. Determination and guts for 9 yards from Riley Leonard for Duke.
Slithery back there. This one looks like it is a designed quarterback run.
He had 136 yards passing and 1 touchdown for a 5.4 average with no interceptions. He had 61 yards rushing and 3 touchdowns on that quarterback draw that we had no answer for. It's just horrible. He was as pesky as these mosquitoes are around here. Duke had 2 fumbles. They lost 1 right there at the beginning of the game, and we took it in for a touchdown on that drive. Duke sacked our quarterback 6 times, 7 tackles for loss. What can I say? Duke intercepted us 3 times, including 1 pick 6.
The spark halfway through the third quarter, scored right away, hoping to get 7 here, Garcia.
He's pressured, trying to get away, and he can't. Brandon Johnson blitzing in. He has dialed up some critical blitzes.
No, he absolutely has, Tom. And the thing is, and how about Brandon Johnson going after that football, trying to get a field goal attempt in 3 points.
3 sacks in the game for Duke. Garcia at the 18. Jalen Stinson with the interception.
Nice job here by Stinson, reading the quarterback the whole way, and it looked like 2 guys not on the same page.
For Miami, Tyler Van Dyke was 11 for 16, and his long was 81 yards with 1 touchdown. Jake Garcia came in after TVD was hurt, and I've had no report on his injury, shoulder injury perhaps, and have no idea how long he'll be out. But I have seen in a YouTube video by Gary Furman and Matt Shadell that Garcia is repping to be the starter against Virginia this coming Saturday.
Tyler Van Dyke had thrown for 81 yards and 1 touchdown before he went out with this injury.
Garcia was 13 for 21 with 198 yards, 2 touchdowns, but 3 interceptions.
Garcia on the sideline, over the shoulder catch. Colby Young broke a tackle, and he's going to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami, 72 yards.
Great big play, and it was decent coverage. There, Garcia, a little bit of pressure in his face. Joshua Pickett right there had to be thrown to the sidelines, and a nice job by these Miami receivers a couple times in the last few weeks of giving themselves enough space to work to that sideline. Colby Young here lining up his alignment to where Garcia can put that ball over there and give him some room where he can actually fade away from the defender.
In rushing, Henry Parrish Jr. was our leading rusher with only 63 yards total.
He's got to keep everybody in front of him. Leading tackler on defense.
Will Mallory's the leading receiver for this team. This is Parrish, who did not play last week. He makes an impact. Stinson has to make the...
Miami rushed as a team for 98 yards, but then you have to subtract the 50 yards against Miami because of the sacks on TVD and Jake Garcia, which that netted only 48 yards. Colby Young had a great day. He was our leading receiver. He was 6 receptions for 127 yards and 2 touchdowns. His long was 71 yards. Miami had a total of 24 receptions as a team, 279 yards with 3 touchdowns. Garcia fumbled twice. Knighton fumbled once.
Second down for Miami. Little safety now for Knighton. The ball came out. Scooped up. That's Shaka Hayward. Tackled near the 22. It was Knighton who made the catch, could not hang on to it.
And this is why you make them work their way down the field. Dwayne Carter, look at that. It's going to be a tackle for a loss, rips that football away, and then Shaka Hayward, a scoop, and trying to take it to the promised land.
Keyshawn Smith fumbled once and lost it. TVD fumbled once and lost that fumble. It was just a horrible day. On defense, DJ Ivey was our leading tackler with 7 and 5 solo tackles. They were able to get into the secondary where DJ Ivey plays because the defensive line couldn't stop them at the line of scrimmage. Akeem Mesidor had 6 tackles, 3 solos, and 2 tackles for loss. We had a total of 3 sacks. In punting, Lou Hedley had 2 punts for 92 yards. He averaged 46 yards a punt. His long was 48 yards, and he pinned them inside the 20 one time. Obviously, Lou Hedley was probably our MVP. Thank goodness for him. Well, that pretty much sums it up for my review of the Duke game of Mosquito. So thanks for watching, and I will give my preview of Virginia later on this week. Right now it doesn't look good. Miami is 3 wins and 4 losses. I wonder if we're going to make it even to a bowl game this year. It's just been a horrible season. Nothing like what I expected, nothing like what you expected either. I think this season is a lost cause. Hopefully, Coach Cristobal and his staff can at least salvage a couple of games this season. There's always next year. Isn't that what Miami fans say? Just wait till next year. Anyway, thank you for watching. And we'll see you later on this week with my preview of the Virginia game.
Hey, thanks so much for watching my Miami Hurricanes game review.